Hello, and welcome to another episode of Simon's Sleep Stories. Tonight we take you on a journey through one of the world's most iconic cities, New York. So, lay your head down on the pillow, close your eyes, take a deep, soothing breath in, and gently release it. Another breath in, filling your lungs with calm and slowly letting it out, letting go of any tension, letting go of the day. And as you breathe, you notice your body just softening and relaxing. Let your shoulders just drop a little more, your jaw loosens, and your eyes rest heavier. You are safe, you are comfortable. And tonight, you're about to take a journey into New York City. But not the hurried, bustling New York of daytime. This is New York at night. Softened by the moonlight, calmed by the hush that falls across its avenues, glowing with gentle lights that twinkle like stars brought down to earth. The city that never sleeps will, for you, become the city that helps you sleep. So let go now and allow yourself to drift into this gentle night tour. Imagine arriving as twilight fades into evening. The last brushstrokes of sunset leave streaks of pink and gold across the Hudson River before dissolving into deep indigo. The first stars appear, timid at first, then brighter, peeking through the gaps between skyscrapers that stretch like silver towers into the sky. The air is cool and crisp. You hear the faint hum of a taxi passing in the distance, its headlights gliding across the street like a firefly. You step onto the sidewalk and the city greets you, not with chaos, but with a quiet pulse, a heartbeat steady and slow. Tonight, New York is yours to wander. Your journey begins at Times Square. During the day, it's alive with people, filled with voices and footsteps and energy. But now, at this late hour, it feels transformed. The neon signs glow, but instead of shouting, they shimmer softly, like lanterns floating in the night. Red, blue, gold, and white light ripple across the wide plaza. You stand in the middle of the square and notice how the colors play across the glass windows of the buildings, scattering like paint across a canvas. The streets here are open, quiet, and you feel as though the square belongs just to you. A gentle breeze carries the scent of roasted peanuts from a vendor who's just finishing for the night. You smile, taking in the warmth of it. Times Square, usually so overwhelming, now feels like a lighthouse, steady, glowing, and kind. You wander down Broadway, the famous street of theaters. The marquees that by day beam with excitement are now dimmed, glowing faintly, like lanterns at rest. Posters line the entrances, waiting for tomorrow's performances. You imagine the applause, the laughter, the music that fills these spaces. But now, there is stillness. The empty streets feel like a stage after the curtain falls, holding the lingering presence of stories, dreams, and voices that echo gently in the air. You slow your steps, appreciating the artistry etched into every doorway, every facade. The theatres themselves seem to be sleeping, preparing for a new day of joy. Turning a corner, you arrive at Bryant Park. Tall trees rise above you, their branches swaying gently in the night breeze. The lamps along the path glow with soft golden halos, creating tunnels of light through the leaves. The sound of the fountain nearby whispers like a lullaby, its gentle rhythm calming and familiar. You take a seat on a wooden bench. The park is empty now, but it feels alive with stillness and peace. You close your eyes for a moment, hearing only the trickle of water, the faint rustle of leaves, and the quiet sigh of the city resting. Beside the park stands the New York Public Library. Its marble steps rise proudly into the night, flanked by the stone lions, patience and fortitude. Soft lights wash across their carved forms, making them look both powerful and serene. You climb the steps slowly, feeling the cool stone beneath your hand. From the top, you gaze out at the avenue stretching into the distance, bathed in lamplight. The library doors are closed, but you can almost hear the soft whispers of the countless books within. Millions of stories resting quietly, like dreams waiting to be awakened. You pause here, breathing in deeply. The air is filled with the presence of wisdom, calm, and history. Your path leads you further east to Grand Central Terminal. The building rises majestically, glowing under the night lights, its clock on the facade shining like a beacon. Stepping inside, you are greeted by the vast concourse. The marble floors gleam softly, reflecting the golden lamps. Above you, the great vaulted ceiling stretches wide, painted with constellations. Stars shimmer across the turquoise sky, as if you are standing beneath the night sky itself. Though empty now, the space feels alive with movement, with stories of travelers passing through. Tonight, however, it is hushed, offering its grandeur only to you. You take a slow breath, feeling small yet connected, calm within the vast embrace of the terminal. Leaving Grand Central, you walk along Fifth Avenue. The elegant shops, usually busy with visitors, now sit still and glowing. Window displays sparkle faintly, jewels and fabrics catching the lamplight. The wide avenue feels endless, open and welcoming. Your footsteps echo softly as you stroll. You notice the rhythm of your steps aligning with your breath. In, step, out, step. Each moment slower, deeper, calmer. It feels as though the city itself is walking with you, guiding you gently along. Ahead of you lies Rockefeller Center. The plaza shimmers with soft golden light, and the statue of Prometheus glows as though bathed in firelight. The fountains ripple gently, their water sparkling in the night. Flags wave softly in the cool breeze, adding movement to the still plaza. You pause in the center, gazing up at the tall buildings that rise like guardians, protecting the calm of the space. It feels like standing in the heart of a glowing sanctuary, where the city has gathered its strength and is offering it to you as peace. Across the street stands St. Patrick's Cathedral, its spires rising gracefully into the night sky. Soft lights illuminate the stone, creating patterns of shadow and glow. You push open the heavy doors and step inside. The cool air greets you, and silence wraps around you like a blanket. Candles flicker gently, tiny flames growing like stars within the cathedral's vast walls. You sit quietly in a pew, your hands resting loosely, your breath deepening. The silence is profound, not empty, but full of peace. You carry that peace with you as you step back out into the night. Your path now carries you into Central Park. At night, the park feels almost magical. Trees rise like shadows, their leaves whispering softly in the breeze. The lamps cast golden circles on the path, leading you forward like guiding stars. You cross a small stone bridge, stopping to watch the water below. It reflects the city lights, shimmering like fallen stars resting on the surface. The scent of earth, grass, and water fills the air, a reminder that even here, in the center of the great city, nature thrives. You walk slowly, each step calming you further, each breath deepening your sense of stillness. Leaving the park, you arrive at the grand steps of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. The massive columns rise into the sky, glowing under the moonlight. You imagine the countless works of art resting inside, paintings, sculptures, artifacts, each carrying the beauty and creativity of centuries. Though unseen tonight, you feel their presence, quiet and eternal, surrounding you with inspiration. You pause on the steps, gazing at the stars above. A feeling of timelessness washes over you. The city, the art, the night, all merging into one endless flow. Your journey now takes you south into Greenwich Village. The streets here are narrow, winding, lined with trees and old brick buildings. Cafes and jazz clubs glow slowly with warm light, their doors closed, their music resting for the night. You stroll past quiet brownstones, their steps decorated with flower pots and lanterns. The village feels like a small town, hidden within the vast city. It carries a bohemian charm, a creative heartbeat that hums gently, even in silence. You feel welcomed here, embraced by its cozy streets. Further downtown, you enter Soho. Cast iron buildings rise on either side, their facades glowing under the street lamps. Cobblestone streets echo softly under your steps. Art galleries and boutiques sit quietly, their windows dark. Yet you can sense the creativity that fills the neighborhood. The night air feels cooler here, carrying with it the faint scent of paint, leather, and coffee. You walk slowly, letting the artistic spirit of Soho wrap around you like a dream. Your path leads next into Chinatown. Lanterns hang across narrow streets, glowing faintly red and gold. The signs above the shops shimmer in Chinese characters, and the air carries a faint aroma of spices, ginger, garlic, star anise. It is peaceful now, with only the quiet hum of a late-night restaurant finishing for the day. Soon after, you cross into Little Italy. Strings of lights stretch across the streets, twinkling above quiet trattorias. The scent of fresh basil and baked bread linger in the air, comforting, warm. You smile, feeling the richness of culture, the blending of traditions, all resting together under the night sky. Rising above the city is the Empire State Building, glowing like a torch in the night. You stand at its base and look upwards. The tower seems endless, piercing the sky, its crown illuminated with soft colours that shift and shimmer. It feels like a beacon, a symbol of dreams, of possibility, of strength. You breathe deeply, imagining the countless stories that this building has watched over, the lives, the hopes, the dreams. And tonight, it offers its quiet light to you, guiding you deeper into calm. Now, you make your way to the Brooklyn Bridge. The wooden walkway stretches ahead, its suspension cables rising like silver threads against the sky. You step onto the bridge. The planks creak gently under your feet. To your left, the Statue of Liberty stands quietly, her torch glowing warmly. To your right, Manhattan sparkles with thousands of lights, each window a tiny star. The bridge feels like a pathway between worlds, between day and night, between wakefulness and dreams. Each step carries you deeper into rest. Crossing back into Manhattan, you wander the financial district. Tall skyscrapers stand like guardians, their windows glowing faintly. The streets are hushed, the usual rush of workers long gone. You pause at the World Trade Center Memorial, pools of water shimmering quietly, their surfaces reflecting the night sky. The gentle sound of water feels like a hymn, soft and eternal. You stand in silence, honoring the stillness before continuing your journey. At the edge of the island, you step onto a ferry. The boat glides smoothly across the harbour. the cool night air brushing against your skin. Ahead, the Statue of Liberty rises, her form glowing softly against the sky. Her torch shines warmly, like a guardian watching over the city. She feels protective, kind, as though offering you her blessing for the night. As the ferry drifts closer, you feel her presence surrounding you with peace. And now, the city begins to fade. The lights grow softer, the sounds quieter, the air stiller. You carry with you the peace of Bryant Park, the strength of the bridges, the stillness of the cathedral, the creativity of the village, and the warmth of Liberty's torch. You are calm. You are safe. You are ready to rest. With each breath, you sink deeper into comfort. With each heartbeat, you drift closer to dreams. And as New York continues its gentle rhythm through the night, you allow yourself to let go completely, floating into deep, peaceful sleep. Good night.